monitor. Okay, cool. We are live. All right. So today we're going to be talking about social media. We're going to be talking about social media. How can you build a 6-figure, 7-figure income from social media, right? So now social media is literally the most powerful tool when it comes to building an organization, right? It's literally the most powerful tool. So I'm going to show you how it is you're going to be able to recruit and build to chairman off of social media, legit off of social media. So I'm a firm believer, like I always tell people, I'm a firm believer in learning from people who have results, right? Learn from people who have what it is you want and not people who just have theories, right? You want to learn from people with results, not someone with theories. So let me show you what I've been able to do on social media. This is my back office, right? This is what I've been able to do. I personally enrolled over 300 people all on social media, right? And this is my personal account. And then I made an account for my mom in her name, obviously, all legal, all good stuff. Made an account for my mom and I built that account for her. And that's almost a platinum 2000 right now. It'll be platinum 2000 before the end of the week. So it's over, when you combine it, 300 plus 70, 370 those are all personals, by the way. Personally enrolled people all on social media, right? So I'm going to be going over a couple of things that's going to help you duplicate these numbers, right? I pretty much reverse engineered what it is it takes to build a social media platform, what it is it takes to recruit on social media, and what it is it takes to actually be a personality, be your own person on social media, right? So drop a 555 if you are ready to personally enroll 300 people on social media. If you're ready to personally enroll 300 people on social media, drop that 555. I'm going to help every single person go chairman. So now I tried to do this before. I tried to show my screen before, but my wire was acting a little crazy. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to try something different. Let's try something different today. Let's try to do the airplay thing. Let me see if this works. See if this airplay stuff works. All right. Can everyone see my screen? Can everyone see my screen? We're good? Is it blurry? It looks a little blurry to me. Is it blurry? A little bit, right? Yeah, whenever I try my wire, whenever I try this wire right here, it actually messes up a little bit. Let me try the wire. Let me try the wire, and if it doesn't work, we'll just go straight to the airplay. See, it does this. It just doesn't go. Can everybody see my screen or no? I don't know why it says that. Move to bottom. Can everyone see the screen? No. Okay, yeah. So we're not going to do that. We're just going to go straight airplay. Straight airplay on this. Boom. Airplay. All right, cool. Let me see. Where's it not going? There we go. All right, it's a little blurry, but bear with me, guys. Bear with me. So I'm going to show you guys a couple of things that you're going to be able to do. Quick things you're going to be able to do and see instant results. Literally instant results today. You do what it is I'm telling you today, you're going to be able to recruit someone in the next 24 to 48 hours. Like, you got to do exactly what it is I say, though. So first things first, let's talk about, let me move this over here. Right? Let's talk about you. Let's talk about your page, right? So first things first, your page has to be a business page. Has to be a business page, right? Your page has to be a business page. Now, why do you want a business page? Well, a couple of things, right? It's a couple of things. You can actually see your insights and things like that, and how many people view what stories and how many people view everything that you do, right? You can see your activity. You can see your audience. You can see who likes what, right? 101,000 accounts reached. You can see your audience, who's from where, how old they are, what location, men, women. You can see your demographic, who's liking what, all this stuff. What times your followers are more active, what days your followers are more active. All of this just from having a business page. So now you're going to be using this information when it comes to ads and things like that, right? When it comes to ads, you're going to be using that information, right? That's what you're going to use that information for, right? So now, right? So you want a business page. Number one, upgrade to a business page. How do you do that? Go right here, top right-hand corner. I'm pretty sure you go to, it's either settings or account. Yeah, settings, account, and then that's when you can switch to a business page. Like down here, it should say switch to business page. Now, the reason you want a business page, there's a couple things you can do with this. Let me show you guys something. There's something called quick replies that you can do. So you hit business. Once you're a business page, you hit business, you go quick replies, and this is your quick replies. So now this is a dope way to just save yourself time, save yourself a lot of time. I'm going to show you what this does, right? So let's say, let's call it webinar. So whenever I say webinar, it's going to come up with this message. And the message is going to be, love your content. Love your content. Let's work. Oh, would love to connect with you on a business level. Would love to connect with you on a business level. I'm not gonna say love your content. I'm gonna say your content is dope. Your content is dope. Would love to connect with you on a business level. And then we'll have one of these emojis, boom. So every time I type the word webinar in my DM, right? Every time I type the word webinar now in my DM, it's going to pop out and it's gonna actually say, let me use for example, let me go right here. Where can I go? Let's go. Do I have any primary? Let's go. Let's hit up some new people. Maybe there I go prospecting. Let's hit up some new people, right? For example, let's go to this dude. All right, Def Jam. If I were to message Def Jam and I were to type in webinar, right, you see that blue box that pops up? As soon as I type webinar, that blue box, it automatically types in that phrase. Automatically types in that phrase. There's so many different things that I got right here. If I type in promo 1, this is what pops out. When someone hits me up, thanks for reaching out. I mentor and help people earn income from home. Let me know when you have 20 minutes to check out some info, right? That's where I can send them a webinar. I can send them a video. And if I want to send them my video, I type in, for me, it's Emery, because Mr. Banks actually was the first person to say, yo, you need your own video for intro to Forex, right? You need your own thing. So whenever I type in Emery, boom, my video comes up. Whenever I type in, there's a whole bunch of different things. For me, it's like even broke. If I type in broke, when I present the information and somebody doesn't have the money, or it's a little mean, but someone doesn't have money or anything like that, I type in broke, I hit boom, all good. Hopefully we get to work together in the future, right? When do you think you'll be ready, right? So like little things like that can make it possible to hit up 1 million people in 10 minutes, billions of people in 1 hour, right? Of course, I'm exaggerating, but you get the point. You get to save yourself time, energy, and money just with quick replies. Just with quick replies. So if you like that, drop a 7 in the chat. Right? If you like that little tidbit, drop a 7 in the chat, because that right there is going to separate you from the rest. You're going to have automatic replies. Whenever I do polls, like a poll on my story, and I say, hey, message me for blah, 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 blah. I'll do it right now for you guys. I'll do a poll on my story, right? I'll go straight to, you have normal, and you can even go to create. This is what I use. I go to create, and I'll say, who wants to make money from home? Something, I'm just using it as an example. I'm just thinking off the top of my head. I probably wouldn't post something like this, but let's say I do, right? Let's just say I do. We're doing that, right? Who wants to make money from home? I would do a poll, right? So you hit the smiley face at the top and you go right to poll right here, poll. And I would say, send me info, or I don't like money. You want to put the next option. So funny, it's like they wouldn't even want to hit that. And you could do so many different things. You could get really, really creative. You see how it's kind of like white on white? What you can do is, you can do this. You can scribble around it so that you have like a little glow. You can get really creative with this, right? You can scribble around it so it has a little glow, right? So that's what I would do really quickly. I'm gonna just do that really quickly for us. You see how it looks like it's glowing for us? Boom. Right? There's so many different things you can do with your story. You can get really, really, really creative. I'm not gonna lie, most of the stories that get reposted, I did it. Like, I did it. They reposted it for me, or they reposted it for somebody who got it for me. Because I get really, really creative with this stuff. I get really, really creative with this stuff. Here we go, make it a little darker. Damn, I'm showing it a little bit. Boom, there we go, boom. Something like that. You can get really, really creative. So something like that, boom, I'll post it to my story. Cool. Now, whenever someone were to comment on my story, for example, right, hope you're doing well, staying safe. Okay, cool, whatever. I'm doing the call for my team. What, let's say I'm hitting up, let's say I want to hit up, there's just IG models, I guess. Let's go here, right? Let's go this page or whatever. Anybody who comments on my poll, right? I will send them the poll. Anybody that comments, send me info. I will send them the poll. So I'll send them the story back to them, right? I'll send the story back to them. How do you send the story back? Well, you go to the story. You go to the bottom right-hand corner. Can you guys see that? Is it lagging a little bit? Yeah, it is lagging a little bit. You go to the bottom right-hand corner where it says more, and then you go send to, right? You go send to. Anybody that clicks yes, go send to. Let's say I want to send it to Jeff. Boom, I'll send it to Jeff. I'll send it to whatever. I'll send it to Jeff. And then I will go to my story. Let's say this was Jeff. I'll go to my story. I mean, the DM, and it'll show the message right there. And then I'll also type in poll. Now, when I type in poll, this is the quick reply I got. Thanks for voting on my poll. What are you doing tomorrow at 7 or 9 or today at 9? Whatever date the opportunity call is, right? Whatever date the opportunity call is. So Adam says, yeah, you can also just swipe up. You can also swipe up, and it'll also give you the same option to send it to people and things like that. Or if you have 10K plus followers, you can use the swipe up action, and it'll send them a link. You can attach a link to it, and they can either watch a video or they can do a whole bunch of different things. I wouldn't recommend that because there's so many people that'll swipe up, see the video, and you won't even know. Like, you won't even know they swiped up and hit the video or anything like that, unless it's like a website that captures their information. But we're not going to get in too much deep into that. But you can also use the swipe up feature if you have 10K plus followers as well. So there's so many different promos you can have here. So many different promos. Even your link. I have enroll. Boom. That's what when I type in enroll, that's what happens. That's what happens. So your quick replies are really going to save you a lot of time, energy, and money. I'm sure a lot of you guys have never ever seen this type of stuff when it comes to social media. You can get really, really, really creative when it comes to social media, right? Your stories, did I miss a lot? Yeah, you did miss a lot. Your stories, your posts, and all that stuff, that's what's going to separate you from the rest, right? There's 200,000 people in this company, right? There's 200,000 people in this company. So you got to do what it takes to separate yourself. Like we start every session with ET. You have to do what it takes to separate yourself. So I'm going to go through them one more time just for Amani and Joe really quickly. So we spoke about quick replies when you are doing your business account, right? When you have your business account. So I'm going to run through it one more time. Top right-hand corner, you go to settings. You go business. Quick replies. Make sure you write that down. Settings, business, quick reply, right? So now I set up the quick reply. The quick reply was webinar. So I'm gonna do another one. I'm gonna just call it Joe, right? And I'm gonna say, I'm just an example. Let's get rich, right? Let's get rich, right? It's not something I would tell someone off the bat, but let's just say, Joe, boom, let's get rich. So now whenever I go to a DM with someone, let's say this was Joe or this was whatever, whenever I type in Joe, you see that blue box that comes up, but it only pop up when I start with Joe. Once I space, it goes away. But I have Joe there, boom, it just pops up there. It pops up. That's a quick reply. I have different ones. I have promo 1. Thanks for reaching out. Let's say I do a promo, I do an ad, and the ad always has a call to action. We're going to get into that later. But the ad always has a call to action where it says, hit me up if blah, 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 message me if blah, blah, blah. And when they comment, when they do the call to action, they comment, they reach out, they say info, they say whatever, I send promo 1. Thanks for reaching out. I help mentor and help people earn income from home. Let me know you got 20 minutes. Check out some info. They say they have 20 minutes. Okay, cool. I type in this quick reply. I have it as Emery because Emery is Mr. Banks. Mr. Banks is pretty much the first person to say, hey, Ty, you should definitely try doing you should definitely have a intro to Forex YouTube video, right? So that's a little thing just for me. Emery, boom, my YouTube video comes up, right? My YouTube video comes up. You can even have something after that. You can have a message saying, let me know when you're done watching, right? Have that typed out, have that a promo. And for people who, this is something I got, it's a little funny, but it's also a little bit mean. When people say, hey, I don't have the money right now. Damn, it's just like lagging a little bit. Can everybody see the screen? What's on the screen for you guys? There we go. So anybody who says, hey, I don't have the money right now, I type in broke. And that's what comes up. All good. Hopefully we get to work together in the future. When do you think you'll be ready? Boom. So I'm going into, I'm following up, right? I'm following up, right? It's a little mean. It shouldn't say broke. It should say follow up or something like that. But that's just something funny I like to do. Like, it's all good. It's all good. Nobody's going to know except you, right? Nobody's going to know except you. All right. So those are quick replies. Those are quick replies. This is how you run through 100 people in 10 minutes, not even, right? You run through 100 people in 10 minutes. Someone said, what did you say about a YouTube video? So the reason I was just explaining the reason why Emery, that word is my quick reply, because he is a chairman 100. And he actually told me, when I was coming up, I was like a P2K, when he actually told me, yo, you should do a YouTube video explaining the opportunity. So I'm like, okay, and I did it. Super coachable. I was like, I did it. I redid it a bunch of different times because a lot of different things came out about the company since then. And in terms of like products and things like that. So I had to add stuff, fix stuff. So every single time I just redid it. But yeah, so now whenever I type in his name, it shows my YouTube video. My YouTube video that explains the opportunity. So I'll go, boom, I'll send it. And things about the YouTube video is something dope. Right here, the YouTube video is Intro to Forex Trading IM Academy, right? And if you just type in my name, it'll actually show you my other videos and my channel. So now let me actually unsend that. But the thing about the YouTube video is I purposely did that picture as, I forgot, the thumbnail. The thumbnail is the to and free. So it makes people more open to actually clicking that link, right? It makes people more open to actually clicking that link because they have the to and free picture right on the thumbnail. You can get really, really intricate when you're talking about prospecting, when you're talking about referring someone, when you're talking about a whole bunch of different things. This recording is going to be available as soon as this webinar is done, right? So let me unsend that because I don't mean to speak to this person. Now, that's quick replies. That's having a business page. Now, what I'm going to do now is talk to you about prospecting. So you can prospect a whole bunch of different ways. What I like to do personally, I go to these IG models pages and I don't hit up the IG models. I hit up the people in their comments. I hit up these active people in their comments. Okay, cool. Let's talk to this person. What's up with this person? Switzerland, ambassador of blah, blah, blah. Dope. 9,000 followers. The thing about hitting up Instagram models and things like that, it's like most times than not, they have flooded DMs of a bunch of guys trying to talk to them, a bunch of people trying to talk to them. And you want to separate yourself from those people. What I do is I don't even compete with those people. I don't even really aim for those people, right? I aim for their following. I aim for their cultivated following, right? So I'll go to the comments or I'll go to the likes because these are active people. These are active people, actively liking their stuff, actively commenting on their stuff, right? So I'll go to their comments, and a lot of times the ladies they're commenting themselves, they're trying to gain followers, right? That's why they comment on these girls with more followers, right? But the thing about people like this is they're usually really open to opportunities, right? They're usually really, really open to opportunities. So what I'll do is I'll comment, I'll like a couple pictures, and I'll comment and I'll say, hey, dope style, would love to connect with you on a business level, right? And then I'll go boom. Most times than not, they'll like the comment and then they'll comment back and say, dope, just send me some info. And fellas, when you're liking these females' pages, don't like the provocative pictures, like the regular pictures. Like, this is cool, just home back workout. Cool, right? Don't like the provocative pictures, like just the normal looking pictures. You're gonna separate yourself. She's not just gonna think, oh, this is just a guy trying to talk to me, right? If you like just the regular pictures, it might be hard nowadays. It's like there's a lot of what you see on Instagram, but you want to separate yourself from the rest of the people. Like, what makes you different? Why should they sign up with you? Why should they, let me follow her. Why should they sign up with you, right? Why should they, out of the 200,000 people, why should they sign up with you? So what separates you? This is a dope picture. This is a dope picture. Cool, right? So there's a prospect. That's one. And then what I would do is write that person's name down, right? Oh, write that person's name down. You could do this for what I'm about to show you. You can do this for an hour straight every day. And you can almost guarantee yourself one sign up that week. You can almost guarantee yourself one sign up that week, but just doing this an hour a day, right? You're going to combine this. You're going to combine this with tomorrow's training, how to actually close these people. And you can guarantee yourself at least one sign up a day. One sign up a week. When you get really good, you can get to one sign up a day. All right, so now who else can I go to? Mandy, a lot of followers, Houston mom. Okay, you can work with her too. I like working with people with 10,000 followers or more, or less, 10,000 or less. 15, geez, 15 with that many followers, that's crazy. I was 15, I didn't even have a phone, I think. That's crazy, right? No, I did have a phone. I'm lying. I definitely had a phone. New York, weightlifter, dope. Nutrition tips, daily workouts. Somebody who's not afraid to be in front of the camera. Somebody who already uses their social media. Dope, dope, dope. Dope. So I'll message this. Let me check the story. So what I'm doing is I'm doing some homework on these people. Okay, cool, fun. She likes to dance. Let's game plan. Guess what? I'm training today. Trollic, she'll beat you up. Ask yourself if what you're doing today is getting you closer to where you want to be tomorrow. So this is someone, okay, cool. She has that mindset, right? She has a certain mindset. Okay, she's working hard. Okay, cool, dope, right? Trainer, and she sells programs out now, right? So now let me see. I would say webinar. You see how I just typed in webinar? This is the first example we did for the people that missed it. Your content is dope. Would love to connect with you on a business level. Send. From there, I'm writing her IG down, right? I'm writing her Instagram down, and I'm going to connect later. I'm going to check back later. Did she read it? Did she double tap it? Can I like a couple of more pictures so that I stand out a little bit more, right? Let me see if there's any other dope picture. This is a dope picture. This is another dope picture. So fellas, again, you want to stay away from the pictures that show a little bit more skin, because a lot of times the guys that just want to get with these females, they're going to be just going for the butt pics and all that other stuff. And then they'll DM like, yo, like quarantine and chill, like what's really good. Like, you want to separate yourself from those people, right? You want to separate yourself from those people. If you are left on scene, do you double message or just move on? I'll move on. If I'm left on scene, I'll move on. I don't have time to worry about any one person, right? You want to work with the willing, work with the willing, work with the willing. Someone said, do you think it's easier for girls or guys to network on social media? It's the same. It's literally the same. So it's pros and cons on both sides. For girls naturally get a lot of messages because guys usually try to talk to them. The problem with that is because these guys try to talk to you, they will literally sit on the phone with you for an hour while you explain the opportunity. And then at the end of the phone call, they say, yeah, I don't care about none of that. When can I take you out? So girls get their times wasted a lot from people who are not serious. They may get more engagement, but a lot of times it's bad and it's people who waste your time. It's people who waste your time. Like that, like just being honest. Cause there's a whole bunch of lady bosses on the team, and I know they deal with that. I've dealt with that before, where a girl's just on the phone, just trying to, and then she's like, "Hey, but let's go get food sometime." I'm like, "Bro, like, I'm just trying to make money with you, but like, stop." But if that happens to me, I can only imagine the beautiful women on our team, every last one of you ladies. Yeah, I can only imagine the bozos you guys like get like every single day. So the reason why you want to be careful about which pictures you like and what words you use when you're speaking to these people is because you don't want to come across as just another guy in her DM, right? You don't want to come across as just another guy in her DM. And you don't want to come across as super, super thirsty. Like, even when you're speaking about the business, right? Even when you're speaking about the business, you don't want to just jump right into the business all the time. Now, Linda has an amazing message that she puts out. I think it's like, hey, I know this is straight to the point, but would you consider, another stream of income, something like that? That's good because you're asking for permission to take it there with that person. Don't just say, yo, sign up with me or you're going to be broke forever. Like, don't say that. Like, don't say that. Like, it's like when you're going on, it's like you got to make people feel comfortable. Or you got to make people feel more comfortable about who you are because they don't know who you are. Why should they do business with you? There's a million ways. I'm going to be honest with you guys. There's a million ways to make money. Why should they choose your way to make money? There's a billion, trillion different ways to make $1. Why should they choose trading? Why should they choose residual income? Well, your form of residual income, because there's a million different forms of residual income. Why should they choose yours, right? So you're separating yourself from the pack by just being a genuine person, right? So there's prospecting. Go to dope Instagram pages. It could be anything. It could be literally anything. Shop, let's go. Okay, this lady is doing TikToks. Great. LMAO. Okay, cool. Private pages, stay away from. This person looks fun. Let's see what's up with this person. Fast shipping, rebellious, tag us in a friend. Is this a person or a regular? Yeah, this is a person. Dope. Follow. I'm liking some stuff. Working. Release date coming soon. To bring anything amazing, dope. And then you message the person. Your content is dope. Would love to connect with you on a business level. That's prospecting. That's prospecting right there. That's engaging with somebody, right? Do you have a preference to reach out to, guys or girls? What do you recommend? Either one is fine. Like, fellas, it's probably much easier to reach out to females because dudes are going to be like, bro, what do you want from me? Like, dudes are going to be like, if you just hit up a dude and say, hey, fellas, the dude's probably going to be like, what's good? Like, what? You know what I mean? Because dudes are like little a-holes. Like, we're just a-holes, just being honest. How often do you recommend for us to post? So now we're getting to posting. So you want to post at least 5 times a week. Let me see if I'm doing a good job myself. 1 day ago, 3 days ago, 3 days ago, 3 days ago. Yeah, so I posted my 5 times already. 1, 2, 3, 4, And then this was April 27th, which was, no, it wasn't. I still have to post one more for it to be my 5. So 5 to 7 times a week is what you really, really want. 5 to 7 times a week. That's what you want to, that's how often you want to post. Now, what do you want to post? You do not want to post a bunch of, I'm talking Monday through Sunday, 5 to 7 times a week minimum. On your, not on your story, I'm talking about post, like on your actual feed, like 5 to 7 times. That's how often you want to post, right? Now, what it is you're posting, you don't want to post a chart every single day. Like posting charts will not get you that engagement that you want, right? Posting charts is not going to get you the engagement. Because when someone thinks about trading, you didn't find trading attractive because of a chart. You found you like trading because of the life of the person that was doing it. The person that was trading and introduced you to it seemed like a dope individual. So people don't join companies, people don't join opportunities, people join people, right? So that being said, you have to separate yourself as a person, right? Separate yourself as a person. Why are you a dope individual? And then show that, right? What I like to do is I post me. Majority is me. A lot of times you won't even really be able to tell I trade, right? There's one picture with a chart here, another picture with a chart here, and then you'd have to keep scrolling. Another picture with a chart here, keep scrolling. It's majority me, right? So it's legit maybe 4 or 5, max like 10% Forex on my actual feed, and majority it's me just being a normal human being, right? Just be you, be yourself, right? You're posting majority you. If you post a bunch of charts, I'm not following you. I'm probably not going to respond to your DMs. I'm just thinking as a prospect. I'm thinking, okay, that looks hard. You probably look like some nerd. It's all about the preconceived notions about trading and investing, period. You're probably a nerd. You're probably weird. Probably live in a basement by yourself, like with a bunch of cats. Like they're just gonna think a whole bunch of like different things about you, right? You just gotta be yourself. Be yourself. Because people feed those type of things. They feed those type of things like, hey, people who like charts are weird. People who like charts are nerds. But these weird people and these nerds be the richest people in the world, right? These weird people like and these nerds like us, we be the richest people in the world, richest people in the room, right? So show that you're you. Become a personality. You are real people, like real people. Right? So show yourself, show your personality. If you're funny, write funny captions, right? I love doing memes, right? 2 things with memes. When you post a meme, make sure the meme isn't like too extreme, like you're cursing too much or you saying like bros over hoes. Like you don't want to like none of that disrespectful stuff. Like this right here is funny. Future, for people who know, Future is like the face of like this, a toxic person, whatever. Right? It's just funny. Right? So he said, he's looking in the mirror, he's saying, I ain't never been the problem. Like, and I posted in the caption, this really me. Like, this is really me. So when it's like, okay, that's so funny. It got what, 35 comments? Everyone's just dying. Everyone's dying. And you know what people do? They hit that little airplane and they put it on their story. They hit that airplane, they put it on their story. Now, when they put it on their story, people are going to tap on that picture and it's going to come right back to my post. Oh, this is probably a meme page. Let me see what other memes he got. There's no meme pages. It's just me living a dope life. And then you get to see how it can help you make money, right? That's a nice strategy when it comes to posting memes, right? And people who like and comment, those are prospects. These individuals are prospects. People who like and comment, prospects, because they like the same things you like. They find they have the same type of humor you have, right? So I'm gonna post that actually. Watch me get some people actually comment off that, right? We had a couple people on the team commented, a couple prospects commented, right? So that's a dope way to get prospects off of your content, You're going to get a whole bunch of prospects off your content. Now, you want to make sure you're posting, because if you don't post, you are irrelevant. Nobody cares that, nobody knows you exist. If nobody knows you exist, nobody cares you exist, right? If you don't come up on my feed, I don't know what you do. I don't care what you do. When you introduce the opportunity, I'm not familiar enough with you to even want to do business with you, right? I'm not familiar with you to even want to do business with you, right? If you don't post enough, right? So your page is literally like your own TV show. What's your favorite TV show? Your favorite TV show is whatever. When Game of Thrones was lit, like last year or whatever. It was coming on every Sunday at like 11 or something like that. Every Sunday at like 10. If one of those Sundays somebody popped up, like if one of those Sundays there was no episode, imagine, oh, it's gonna be lit Sunday this time. You got millions of people tuned in. Millions of people bought HBO, whatever it is. Show, I don't know. I forgot what it was on Showtime, HBO. I think it was HBO. Millions of people bought HBO just to watch this show at this specific time, and there was no show. The internet would be broken. The internet would be broken. That show just lost a whole bunch of subscribers, just lost a whole bunch of viewers. Same thing with your Instagram. If people show up to the Jennifer show and nobody's there, you just lost a subscriber. If people show up to the Mustafa show and there's no TV show, you just lost a subscriber. You just lost a follower, right? If people show up to the David Instagram show and there's no post for the day or for the week or for the last couple of days, you just lost a viewer, you just lost a subscriber. That's one less person that's going to fall in love with you as a person so that they can do business with you, right? On a business level, right? So now let's go into captions. So now, I'm like self-proclaimed caption God, right? So look, so your captions want to add a certain level of value, but you don't have to sound like Shakespeare, right? You don't have to sound like something you're not. Because I know a lot of people who they sound like Shakespeare in their comments, in their captions, but when you go on the phone with them, it's a completely different person. In their captions, they're like, wherefore out thou, beeth, this personeth, and whatever. When you get on the phone, they're like, it was good, bro. If you're like, was good, bro, be like that in your caption. Like, be the same person, whoever you are. Be the same person. Like, be the same exact person. Be 100% transparent, 100% thorough, because when they get on the phone with you, they fall in love with your Instagram, right? They fall in love with your Instagram. That's why they're even responding to you. If you're a completely different person in real life, I'm not doing business with you, because now I don't know who you are. You're this day and this another day. I don't know who you are. So I don't like you no more. I don't know you like that no more. So I'm not open to whatever it is you're saying. I don't care if you're selling Jesus in a bottle. Like, I don't care. I don't know you well enough to even believe you or speak with you, right? So be the same person through and through. If you don't know about captions, if you don't know what to write, take my captions. I don't care, right? Take my captions. Nikkei, you just say you struggle with captions, take my captions. There's no caption police. I'm not gonna fight you. Like, take my captions. It's not that important. Just post up the content. Post up the content. If you're bad at captions, listen to personal development and then repeat the personal development in your own words. Literally in your own words. I listen to personal development literally 24/7. The only time I'm not listening to personal development is when I'm on webinars like this. Even when I be playing Call of Duty, I have one AirPod in with personal development, another headphone in trying to listen to footsteps so I can shoot some people, right? Personal development is literally life for me. Literally life. That's literally what it is that I do. That's it. I listen to Think and Grow Rich every single day. Every single day. Think and Grow Rich plays every single day in my ear. So now it makes me think different, right? The purpose of Think and Grow Rich is so that you can think different. And I end every night with chapter 5, right? End every night with chapter 5. Hold on one second. Damn, I gotta sneeze, bro. Damn. You know how it comes and goes away? It's these allergies. All right, it went away. But personal development every single night, every single minute of every day. Literally. I listen to chapter 5, the auto suggestion chapter. That is for the 21st edition, 21st century. I was coming. That's a 21st century edition. The original Think and Grow Rich is like chapter 4, I believe. But either way, it's the auto suggestion chapter, right? The auto suggestion chapter, right? That's all it is, right? So personal development. Listen to personal development. Your caption can be your own interpretation of personal development. That's it. If Jim Rohn says something dope, like, and he's sweet with it, he's nice, just translate that into your language. Translate that into how you process that information. Put that into a caption. You can legit listen to personal development for 4 or 5 minutes, 2, 3 minutes, and then repeat it, but in your own words, right? You don't want to copy word for word. Hold on one sec. I think we just lost service. Oh, no, there we go. I'm reconnecting. Okay, there we go. So you don't want to like copy them word for word, because then you sound like Jim Rohn in your captions, but you don't speak like Jim Rohn on the phone, right? That's the problem with most people. That's why when you're on the phone with certain people, they don't really join your business, because you're not who you was on the captions. When I get on the phone with people, I sound just like this. Every single one of my captions is original. Like I literally sit down and I just write it out. Like I said, I literally sit down and I just write it out. Literally, that's all I do. And I do it in 2, 3 minutes. 2, 3 minutes, it's done. That's for captions. Now, let's talk about your promoting your posts, right? Promoting posts. Let's talk about promotions, right? Where do you go for quick replies? You go to your settings. Go to your settings. Settings, business, quick replies. But right now, we're going to talk about promoting posts. So now, we're going to talk about, let me find a post to promote live with you guys. I want to do one with a call to action. Let's see. Let me find one where I say, hey, hit me up if blah, blah, blah. You really want to promote posts that tell people to do something, where you say, message me for blah, 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 or hit my DM and say blah, 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 or comment a money bag emoji for more information. So that's really what I'm looking for right now. I know I had one somewhere. I just had it. Was it this one? Nope. Let me see. We'll find it, Phil. We'll find it, guys. Don't even worry about it. I got us. You feel me? I got us. Sheesh, where'd it go? But either way, so your caption you want your caption to add a certain level of value, and then you want your caption to say something of the effect of, message me and I'll show you how to do it, or message me and blah, 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 or comment this and we can do blah, 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 blah. I might have archived it. Did I archive it? That would be dumb. Did I do that? I probably did archive it. But what I'm going to do is this. So I'm going to just promote a post. Yeah, I'm going to just promote a post. I'm going to edit this. You're worried about making most millionaires. And that'll be dope. This is a dope post to promote. Why didn't I think of that earlier? We're about making most millionaires. And what I'll do is here, I'll say, they might not allow that. Most millionaires. For anybody. I'm just coming up with it on the top. I'm opening enrollment to my mentorship. I'm opening my mentorship up to the next 100 people who are looking to earn income from home. Now I'll put a nice home emoji and I'm going to promote this, and watch how you can spend $10 to get a couple thousand people to look at your post. Like you can legit spend $10 to get a couple thousand people to look at your post. Message me info, and I'll put the mailbox. There we go. Message me info, and I'll tell you exactly how 2020 will be your best year. Boom. And then I'll do a rocket ship, I guess, right? There we go. Boom. Okay, cool. So now what we'll do is we'll say that, and now we're going to promote it. When you hit promote, you can only do this if you're a business page. You're going to hit promote, right? And now let me wait for it to catch up because it's lagging a little bit. All right, cool. So now when you hit promote, you can go, where do you want to send people when they see your promotion, right? Where do you want to send people when they see your promotion? You can send them to your profile. You can send them to your website if you have a website, or you can send them to your direct messages. I send these people right to my DM, right? I send these people right to my DM, right? I'm going to talk about that question in a minute, Nicole. I send people right to my DM. So now there's different promotions. Now, if I want to target a specific city, I can do something like this, like Seattle. I was targeting Seattle the other day, right? So I will name it this. So locations, let's do, what's a city I should start building in? Where do you think? What's a city we should start building in? Miami, Toronto. Okay, let's do Toronto. I like that, Toronto, Canada. See, possible reach, 2.4 million people, right? So I'm going for the location. Now, what are the interests, right? Different interests, right? Online shopping, fashion, finance, money, income, investor, wealth. I'm taking those off. What are the interests, right? Someone in Toronto, what would they like? Someone in Toronto, what would they like? Wouldn't they like the Raptors? Right? So I'm hitting everyone. Drake, wouldn't they like Drake? Drake rapper. That's funny. Wouldn't they like Drake? What else is famous in Toronto? You see how that number just went up? Blue Jays. Right? So what do Toronto people like? Blue Jays, right? The Weeknd. The Weeknd. Boom. Trilogy, The Weeknd. Oh, just put The Weeknd. Little things like that increase your odds when you're promoting posts and things like that. So you legit hit everybody in Toronto, not just people who like online shopping and finance and money and wealth and stocks and whatever it is. Binary. You hit every single person in Toronto. So now, same thing if we were to do, let's say we didn't do Toronto and we did Los Angeles, California, right? If I want to take that out, you can do multiple places too, by the way. But let's say I want to take that out, Los Angeles, California, right? What are the interests of someone who lives in Los Angeles, California? Lakers, right? Lakers, Los Angeles Lakers, Kobe, right? Kobe Bryant, right? What else? Let's say the beach, I guess. Let's see what else is dope in LA. Kardashians, Nipsey for sure. Nipsey Hussle. Boom. The dope, that's really dope because people who like Nipsey Hussle typically follow his morals and his ideologies, which include trading currencies. So that's really, really dope. Clippers. I don't like the Clippers, but it's all good. It's not about what I like, right? It's about what LA people like. Clippers, things like that. So now, let's say I got that. I got my interest down. I'm good. Now I'll go to age. So what's the typical age of people within the company? Really, it's 20 to 25, right? 20 to 25. He said LA don't like the Clippers. It's 20 to 25. So now I like to extend it out 20 to 35, right? 20 to 35. Typically, the older people are a little more closed-minded. The younger generation is more open to ideas like investing online, investing on your phone, just investing, period, right? In non-traditional ways. Like when I say non-traditional ways, I mean not real estate or the stock market. But those are the traditional ways that people just know or think of when they think about investing and things like that. So I'll do, let's say 20 to 30. Let's keep it young, 20 to 30. Now my possible reach now is 1.2 million people, right? Possible reach. So now we have it. So I'm gonna name it LA Takeover. And then we got the LA squad. So now anybody who signs up from this, we already have people in LA, right? We already have people in San Diego. We already got people in Oceanside, right? So that's what I'm gonna connect them with. LA Takeover, boom. So now we got it. That's it right there. We're gonna do LA Takeover, men and women, ages 20 to 30. Now, here's where you can get really creative, right? So let's say I only want to spend $10 over 2 days, $5 a day. Look how many people I can hit. 2,000 to almost 6,000 people by spending $10, guys. By spending $10. Legit. That legit. Let's say I want to spend $1. $2 gets me an extra 1,200 people. Hold on a second. Let's let the lag catch up. What is going on with this thing? Let's go here. Boom. Let's check it out one more time. Let's see if it wants to connect for us. My bad, guys. I really got to get this wire fixed. I'm gonna order a brand new wire. Boom, is it showing? Is it actually showing? You guys see it? All right, cool. So look, so now I backed up. So we chose LA Takeover, right? LA Takeover. You go next. You can spend $1 or $2 over 2 days, $1 a day. Now you're reaching an extra 1,200 people potentially. Like 1,200 people. It doesn't take billions of dollars to reach a lot of people. It's relatively cheap, right? Spend $10, you can get almost 6,000 people to view that post. If 6,000 people in LA viewed the post, how many do you think will at least reach out? Keep in mind, everybody's home, bored, looking through Instagram, right? This app is called Instagram right now. We're on Instagram still. We're on Instagram still. But this is only available if you have a business page. Now, for those that don't know about what we just went through or just came in, there's a recording that's gonna come out. This whole thing is being recorded, right? So look at that. So let's say we chose the LA Lakers, LA Takeover. I want to spend, let's say, $40 to potentially reach 20,000 people in LA. So you go next, and then create your promotion, right? Just create the promotion. This is already connected to my PayPal account and all that good stuff. Boom. Now the promotion has been sent in for review, right? So for those that don't know, you can go to your story, your likes, and then you go into pending promotions, right? You go into pending promotions. This one I'm gonna delete because there's a lot of words. Let me just delete this one. Pending promotions, you can appeal it if you don't get approved. 9 times out of 10, they're not gonna let it go. They're not gonna let it fly, right? So now it's in review. You see how it says in review over here? It's in review. Once it's done, its review, it'll automatically just, if it gets approved, it'll automatically just run for LA, right? It'll just run. And now imagine all the people in LA, you can actually tap to see like how it looks when you get the sponsored post. This is how it's gonna look. On the story, this is how it'll look on the story. Let me let this load. Imagine seeing this on the story. Y'all worry about looking cool? I'm worried about making the most millionaires. I'm opening my mentorship up to the next 100 people who are looking to earn income from home. Message me info and I'll tell you. Hit the more, I can't hit the more button here, but when they hit the more button, they're gonna be able to see the rest of the caption, right? You're gonna be able to see the rest of the caption. And you can even do this only on your story. Let's say I wanted to just promote my story. Let's say I wanted to just promote my story. Shout out to Telly. Boom. I can go here, right? I can go to the bottom right. I'll go to promote. You can do this just a story. If you just want to hit a story, same thing. Direct messages. Next. Right? Direct messages. Next. LA Takeover. Right? And it'll send to every single person in LA. It'll be the same exact thing. The same exact thing. What are the words or phrases that we should avoid to not get denied? So Instagram usually doesn't really take well to network marketing. Like literally, I've gotten denied because I talked about residual income. I said residual income in the caption, and the reason they gave me was about pretty much the reason was that, hey, we don't do MLMs. They literally said MLMs or anything like that in the explanation. So keep it vague. Like, hey, I'm looking to help X amount of people. Hey, I'm looking to this for X amount of people, right? Like those are words and phrases you really want to stay away from. Words and phrases you really should stay away from. Now I'm going to wrap this up by just talking about individuality. I'm going to let you guys go about your day. I'm going to send out the recording when it comes out, right? Steal all my captions, like whatever works for you, steal all the captions. Just keep in mind, when you get on the phone with people and you don't sound like that, or you don't come off like someone who's insightful or can add that level of value, they're gonna notice, right? You're gonna notice. So switch some things up. Take my stuff, but switch some things up. Right? It's just gonna help you. Was the first day recorded too? Yes, the first day was recorded. We'll put day one. I'm gonna put day one on my YouTube, and I'm gonna put day two on my YouTube right after this call. Right after this call. So there you have it, individuality. So now the reason you want to be different from everyone is because people don't like, the herd, right? They don't go for the person that's just in the group. They go for the leader, right? They go for the leader of the group. That's going to be you. Well, that is you. They go for the boss. Fellas, the ladies like the boss. Like the ladies go for the coolest guy in the group. That's who they want, the coolest guy in the group. Look, it doesn't matter what he looks like, what he got going on. The leader, the alpha, is the person who typically gets the females or whatever, right? Because look at these rappers. They with the most confidence in the world. Some of them look like a stepped on cockroach, but they're leaders in their own right. They're leaders in their own right, right? They know how to command a crowd. They add a lot of value to their team. They provide opportunity for their team. That's why the ladies like them, right? Really, that's why ladies love them, right? Oh, we just lost it again. Hold on. Oh, we got it. All right, bet, cool. So individuality, be yourself, right? Be yourself. Someone said, do you have the Facebook link to promote? Yes, you have to have the Facebook linked to promote. What it's going to do is it's going to create your own business likable page on Facebook. Like it's not that big of a deal, but yeah, connect your Facebook. So the reason you want to be an individual is because when you think about your favorite leaders, you already know what a conversation with them is going to sound like, right? You already know what a conversation with them is going to sound like. When you think about Cash the Great, you already know what a conversation with Cash is going to sound like. It's going to be a fun conversation. When you think about Floyd Mayweather, you already know what a conversation with Floyd Mayweather is going to sound like. When you think about Grant Cardone, when you think about your favorite artist, you probably already have a good idea as to what a conversation is going to sound like. Now ask yourself this: can your followers really say that about you? Do they know what a conversation with DJ would sound like? Do they know what a conversation with Jeff would sound like? Right? Do they know what a conversation with Cassandra would sound like? Do they even know what you sound like? Have you ever spoken to your camera on your story? Right? If they don't know what you sound like, they're not going to sign up. You could be anybody, really. Like if your followers don't know what you sound like, it's a problem. It's a big problem. You should always have some sort of videos, like some sort of you speaking. The man's high to God here in New York City. You're doing something. You could just be home. Hey, I'm home quarantining. We just had a dope session this morning. Hope everyone has an awesome day. That's more than enough. Oh, snap, that's a real person. Oh, snap, this person actually talks. Oh, snap, I know what this person sounds like. This person sounds a little bit more familiar to me. These people aren't saying that to themselves, but that's the thought process. That's what happens on a lower level. Like on a psychological level, that's what happens. Oh, I feel comfortable with this, right? I feel really, really comfortable with this. I feel comfortable with this person. This is a TV show, right? There's no silent TV shows that are successful, that are just silent. Nobody talks. Like, what is that, right? Dialogue, right? You have to sound like people, you have to be yourself so people can relate to you. So it's like, oh, this person sounds like me, walks like me, and talks like me. Okay, cool. This person looks like me, walks like me, talks like me. Okay, cool. And this person happens to make money from home. Oh, this person's talking about mentorship. Oh, snap. Oh, yo, bro, what do you do? That's how the conversation is gonna go. But if they don't know what you sound like, you like, I don't even know why it's social media. Be social on social media, right? This is not silent media, right? It's social media. You're on there to be social. Like, you're on there to be social. Now you're gonna be using your social media to be a multimillionaire, right? But it starts with you being a personality. A lot of you guys aren't comfortable talking in front of the camera. That's why you're stuck at a rank. That's why you're not a rank that you want to be, right? That's why you're not a specific rank. I'll put it like this. We got this 18-year-old phenom on the team. He legit hasn't been in the company for like 3 weeks. It couldn't be more than 3 weeks that he's been in the company. Couldn't be. Absolutely couldn't be more than 3 weeks, right? He says he's actually with Cam, right? Cash King Capital, right? He's actually with Cam. So now I see him on Instagram talking about the opportunity. Hey, at 18 years old. And it's no wonder why he's about to smash Platinum 600 in his first month at 18 years old by just saying, yo, guys, hey, what's going on? My name is such and such. I don't want to put his name out there. My name is such and such. And, this is what I do. I actually help people make money from their phone by plugging them into the same system that's teaching me, the same system I'm learning from. Boom, about to be Platinum 600. Now, what do you think his team is going to do? The same exact thing. Hey, what's going on? I just got started with my mentor. He's 18 years old. He's amazing. He's doing amazing things. So I partner with him, and this is what we do. We all help people plug into the system that helps them make money from home, right? That's why I started day one with duplication. So you understand every single thing we go over in day 2 and 3. If you do them, your team is going to do them, right? Your team is going to duplicate what you do. So if you're posting on social media, your team is going to post on social media. If you're talking to your story, your team's going to talk to their story. If you're good at closing people, your team's going to be good at closing people, right? That's the purpose of all of this. But you have to be an individual, right? You have to show your personality, right? When you show your personality, when you show that confidence, your team will follow suit. And this is going to help them be confident. This is going to help them feel comfortable with what it is they're doing. This is going to help them become a brand in and of themselves, because you're not here to just be a network marketer your whole life, or be a trader for, be stuck in a room for 8 hours a day just not doing nothing, right? You're here to become a brand, so that it doesn't matter if you want to sell t-shirts or socks. They're going to sell out because you developed a following. You developed some sort of influence on Instagram. You developed some sort of influence on the world, right? But that only happens when you're an individual. That only happens when people can say, I know what Nikkei sounds like on the phone. Yo, I know exactly what Dahlia is going to sound like on the phone. I know exactly what the Forex Jesus is going to sound like on the phone, right? Not necessarily it doesn't mean you have to get on the phone with every single person. Should you? Yes, probably. But the fact that they have an idea of what you sound like is going to separate you from the other 200,000 people on the team, guys. So that's going to wrap it up. Let me actually stop recording.